In a modern age where everybody is aware of manifestation, at least as a concept, you've heard enough about it. You have seen it work for other people, and you've sort of tried it yourself. But the novelty has passed, and it's simmered down to the point that it's not even something you feel excited to try. After all, it seems to work for others, but not for you. Because what you want is so out of reach. And in a way, it really is. The sphere of availability. The sphere of availability.
Can't even say that word.
Is a model that explains the current personal possibilities you possess for reality bending in the present time. Like I always say, knowing and understanding things are two different things. You can know all about manifestation and these new age concepts everybody uses and talks about, but understanding how you as a human being operate in this reality, no matter your beliefs, and how to use that to your advantage is slightly different from that distant concept used to get things. At first glance, the sphere of availability is a very simple concept, so much so that you may assume this knowledge is obvious if you haven't watched my reality bending video on the esoteric model of how reality creation works. Check that out, as I briefly mentioned the sphere of availability there. This concept supports the triangle of causation, which I describe in that video. So this is an extension of that lecture. Essentially, along the components of what interacts with and affects your current reality, you exist in the parameter of your sphere of availability.
Right.
What you're capable to experience, attract, or create in your immediate existence. You can work on expanding as well as shifting the parameters of this sphere by a few techniques. By doing this, you can attract, so to speak, your desired outcome / experience. For example, it's most likely that you wanting to be a millionaire right now is way out of your sphere of availability. Of course, for one, your software or self-imposed identity is not one of somebody who is a millionaire, with all that entails. Therefore, the frequency in which you exist does not tell the hologram to project that reality in which you indeed are a millionaire. You can use techniques to break down the standard sphere of availability, which is the one that is related to your personal identity, not the one that pertains to immediate possibilities or opportunities, which you can modify in other ways. Your standard sphere of availability, the one that just is, but you simply existing, so that one, you can use techniques to break down this sphere. For example, by questioning and challenging the ego. This, of course, is the alchemist's life's work, which in a way we are all after, though many are clouded by the earthly distractions that serve as a mere motivation for the actual work. They are not the end goal. They are merely byproducts of the work. So, one can expand the sphere of availability over time. Sort of like a promotion or a gradual evolution over time. This tends to happen naturally. But what about when you feel stuck in life? You feel as though those material motivations aren't motivating enough. Not much in life has a point, if that's all there is. Spoiler, it isn't. When you're tired of being the same, staying the same, hurting the same, that's when you reach a breaking point. And you lean into doing the work of becoming and of creation. You feel this deep need to shake up your sphere of availability because it has grown barren. There's nothing left to be offered in it, and it is time to expand it. So, you know you have to work on changing those standard frequency emitting beliefs in order to move within this sphere into another. The best way to do this is aim for those big goals so far out of your current sphere, then break them down into smaller ones that precede them. Trace your steps back to where you are now and slowly move through different spheres like a breadcrumb trail to your goals. Little by little, you will see the hologram adjust to your new beliefs of what is possible, away from the stagnant sphere where nothing seems possible. It sounds silly, I know, and like not much, but we all take this for granted.
Alright folks, that's so much for today's Stunner episode. Which track is your favorite? Please let us know by leaving a comment.